Today I wanted to talk a little bit about products that I'm planning for my Etsy shop and like stuff that I'm working on. So I've been in the process of coming up with some new stuff I can make, just new ideas. I have so many hobbies and I'm trying to kind of find ways to combine them a little bit. So I'm going to start off with things I already have that I'm just kind of working on and expanding, and then new stuff that I am working on. So let's get right into that. So first is something that I already have and I'm just kind of working on it and expanding it. My bedazzled books. Right now I have The Cruel Prince, The Hunger Games, and Fourth Wing up on my Etsy. I am working on currently the rest of the Hunger Games series. Every single one of them except for Sunrise on the Reaping. So far I've only been bedazzling paperbacks. So that one isn't a paperback yet, so I haven't even touched it. But I have the rest of the Hunger Games series in paperback that I am bedazzling. I have the Twilight series that I plan to bedazzle. I have It by Stephen King. I have Lights Out. I have some others that I want to work on, but this is my current work in progress. It's almost done. I have the spine completely finished, and I have the small details on the cover finished. I just need to get the rest of the red background put in, and then I can move on to Mockingjay and finish that one, then finish Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I will put them all up individually on my Etsy, but I will also have an option to bundle them all together and get the full series for a lower price. I'm actually really happy with how these are coming out. I really like them, and I really love making them, so watch for those in my Etsy. I am off for the summer starting tomorrow, so hopefully I will be able to finish these pretty quickly and get them up pretty quickly. So now that we're on ones that I already have, we'll talk a little bit about stuff that is in the works. Another thing that is a hobby of mine, I probably haven't really talked about it. I crochet. Not like a ton, but I have been crocheting a lot. I have made myself clothes. I've made myself hats. I am working on a couple blankets for family members right now. So I was trying to find a way to combine that with my book hobby because they are both my biggest obsessions in life. I absolutely love them. So I was like, oh, how can I combine these? I have been working on some bookmarks. I have been working on like book covers, some like Kindle holders, book holders. And first, I want to talk about the bookmarks. So, looking at like normal bookmarks, like rectangular bookmarks, I have a little prototype. It's not very great. It was just me testing, so it's on my Not So Nice yarn, and I would be fixing some things, but I am kind of loving the granny square rectangular vibe. The only thing that is not my favorite about these, let me grab a book really quick so that I can show you. I'm in the process of reading Fearless, so I'll just use this one. So it fits just like a normal bookmark. It's around the same size as a lot of bookmarks, and you can have it like poke out the top, or you can have it completely in. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is how thick they are. They kind of don't let the book close. So I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know how you feel about that, I guess. Another option that I thought was cute for something like that is this little guy. I still need to put eyeballs on him. This is a worm bookmark. I think I'm going to call them bookworms. He's really cute. I really like how this came out. And it kind of is like the same deal where it's thick so it doesn't let it close all the way. But it's so cute to like have a bookworm. I think that's adorable. So I'll probably see what people think of these on like my TikTok and my Instagram first. I'll probably have maybe some friends test them out and see what they think. But these ones I think for sure are going to be fine no matter what. I have been making these little dangly bookmarks. So I have a star and a moon. I have a heart with like a little ball on the end. And then I have a couple different flowers. One of them is a daisy. The other is just like a plain one color flower. But these are really cute because you put them in your book. And then when you close it, this part, you can pull it down a little bit. And it just sits on top of your book. Like, how cute is that? I really like these, especially the flowers. The flowers I'm going to keep doing for sure. So, I don't know about the other ones yet. The star and the moon are really cute. And I do like the heart. When the heart sticks up, it's also, like, really cute to just have a little heart. Maybe for romance books, this would be really cute. I could do a pink heart or like a red heart. I like that too. But, of course, I will test some more and see what people think about them first. Let me know what you think about them. I think they're really cute. But that is all my bookmarks I've been working on so far. Next, I want to talk about like book covers and like book and Kindle carriers. So let me grab some of those that I've been working on and then I will show those to you. First, I will talk about the book holder because I have a completed prototype of that. I did like a huge granny square and I sewed it together kind of in the shape of an envelope, and then I left a long string type thing on it. I think it might be a little bit too big in my opinion. It can fit like 2 or 3 books in it currently. And one of the books I've been putting in it is Fearless, and it's a pretty thick book. But you literally slide the book on in and fold it over. And you can tuck it or tie it. Really doesn't matter. But now your book is in a cute little carrying case, and it's mostly protected from getting too damaged in a bag. I think it's cute. I do think it needs more work though. I'll try maybe some different patterns, some different sizes. I'll see what I can do with it. I also really want to do maybe a similar thing where it's just like a little bag, and then I'll put like a strap on it so that you can stick a book into it like any other bag and then just like carry it like that. I'm still debating, still looking at patterns, still working on prototypes, so that is one of the things I've been working on. The next is a book cover. I've been doing granny squares for a lot of these to start out because they're quick and easy to make, and I feel like they are pretty cute. So this one is 2 granny squares. I sewed them together on a side, so I plan on sewing some flaps on these sides too, so you'll be able to have it on your book like a dust jacket would be, and then it'll protect your book covers. I'm definitely going to test out some other designs for this because I think paperbacks will get stuck in the little holes that are in the granny squares. So I'm going to do a little bit more testing. I'm going to see what I can make happen. But so far I really like this. I think it's cute, but still in the testing phase. So we'll see about that one. Let's see. Kindle cases. I do want to do Kindle cases. I don't want it to be like too complex like the book covers. I think I just want it to be a little like sleeve that you can just tuck it into. I'm thinking about making some of those with straps as well, but still thinking, still considering. Those are my book covers and book holders. Next, I'm going to talk about something that is a lot more complicated, but I think is really cute. The last thing that I've been thinking about doing are crochet tapestries, like book-themed crochet tapestries. It's not something I've ever done before, so I'm learning and testing. The one that I'm working on right now, it's okay so far. Like, I don't hate it. I think I might frog the whole thing, like unravel it and redo it because I found some other tips for it that I think would make it a lot easier. But this one, I have the pattern for it right here. I plan to have like a fourth wing tapestry that I think will come out really cool, but it's basically just a grid pattern, like pixel art kind of thing, but each box is a stitch. So I'm going to be testing some of these. I'm going to see how they come out, see how I do. I kind of want to practice it more and have them look nice before I try to sell anything. So that is something that I'm also working on right now. I have a bunch of patterns and designs ready to test. I just kind of have to get into the groove of making them. It's completely new to me, so I don't know. I have high hopes because this one isn't terrible so far. I'm gonna keep trying. We're gonna see if I can get better at this. But these I think will be really cute. The fun thing about these is you can flatten them out and use them to make a bag. You can make them into like a sweater. You can just put them on a dowel rod and make them like hanging wall art. So these are really versatile and they are really cute once you get the hang of it and are able to do it pretty well. Oh my, they're so like hard to store when you're working on them though because you have so many strings hanging off of it and they get all tangled up. But that's something I'm working on, really excited about. Something else I'm considering doing is also in the bookmark department, like cross-stitch bookmarks. I think those would be cool, but that's something we're just considering. Cross-stitch is another thing that I do as a hobby that I really enjoy. I've only ever done smaller pieces though, so we'll see how good I can get at some of these things and how well I can make some of these things. I am super excited about it. During my 3-month summer break from work, I really want to work on this stuff and see what I can do and what I can make. I have more of these little bookworms in the works. They're like blocking right now. It's called blocking, where you like pin them and let them form like their shape and get nice and flat. This one finished blocking earlier today, so that's why I'm showing it to you. It's so cute. I really am in love with these. I can't wait to add the eyeballs. But that's pretty much all I have and all I'm planning. Please let me know what you think about these in the comments. I really, really want to know what other people think or what other people want. So let me know. I need all the advice and all the opinions I can get. Other than that, I'm going to get working on some of this stuff so that I can show it to you in the future and maybe even have them up on my Etsy this summer. I will see you on Monday. Happy reading. Goodbye.